they've been good. It's been fun.
Love that.
Comfy.
These are cool too.
Yo.
Hello. Yo.
Is it no-syt?
Let's start with the vision, apparently.
Quinn nailed that.
He
Is that
did.
Quinn?
Yeah.
Oh,
I've been trying to give Quinn names and settle on them.
yeah.
I've had quintuplets, quintillion, quinning, but I've just landed on Quinny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no-syt with a vision is stuck.
It's stuck.
Because I say, oh yeah, Tyson no-syt with a vision as well.
Yeah, that's Quinn every single time. Shout out Quinn.
All right, episode 8 of the podcast, the Matt Gibble podcast. We're back. We had Ellen on last week. Really good yarn. It was really good. Went down memory lane with Ellen, talking about her backstory and stuff. Got real good views and people just resonating with the story. Some people said they felt like they were in the room, which is really cool.
That's good. Yeah.
Which is the type of conversations and the energy I wanted to put into this podcast, releasing it again and stuff like that. But Tyson no-syt with the vision is in the building. How you feeling?
G'day. Feeling good. Feeling great.
Feeling good, feeling great. Well, we were originally supposed to catch up today anyway because we were due for a catch-up, and then it was like I was due to do a pod, and I was like, fuck, we should just jump on a pod and have a yarn about, whatever comes up for us. So how's the start of the year been for you?
The start of the year has been pretty good. Coming off New Year's and all that party season, just slowly getting back into it. Started work this week, so we're in the midst of it. It's good. I took that time to slowly get back into this year to set what I needed to do, or set some goals for 2026. Just some big things I think are coming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, even the way we reconnected, because we went to school together, and you were a year younger, or 2
Yep.
years?
Year younger.
Year younger. But you guys had a mad crew at school too. Like you guys, and some of you guys are still boys. Like that's, I love that.
Yep. Speaking of one of the boys, we had one of his baby showers on Sunday, Keith, and we're all still pretty close. With friends in high school, they come and go, but you got your day ones there, the ones that just are always there for you. And those are the ones that it turns to friends, and friends that turn into family.
Yep.
The ones that you've chosen. Yeah, so it's been pretty good. Yeah, I can't complain.
And so obviously we went to school together and stuff like that. And then you were at Ghazi's gym there doing your thing. And then it wasn't until I was out doing the rounds for Unwind, handing out flyers to all the gyms, and reached out to you, and you were at Snap. And bro, I was so fucking stressed out that day. I remember, I was just running around with my head chopped off, and you were the last spot because your gym's near my house. And I was like, I'll stop at Tyson to finish. And what a blessing that was, because I just walked in and just your calming presence was like, you good, bro? Come here, give me a hug. And you just gave me a big hug and held me for a second. And then I remember leaving, and I was just like, fuck, it would be really cool for Tyson to be able to work at Unwind. And then I think I just sent you a message afterwards, and then we caught up and went for it. Was that what am I remembering right?
Yeah, I think you're spot on, man. You did drop off the flyers before you headed home. And by chance, I'm not usually behind the desk at Unwind, usually on the floor with clients and stuff.
Snap.
Yeah, at Snap.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was there, and you just happened to walk through the door. I didn't even detect that you were flustered or you had things running through your head.
Yeah.
But then you sent me the message, and I was like, well, I'm glad that I was there for you at that moment. It wasn't intentional or anything like that. It was just I haven't seen you in that long as well, so it was good to see you. Gave you a hug. Things just worked out the way it did.
Exactly.
And then from there, you sent me a message. You thought about it, and then we met up again down at Parvy's.
Yeah.
And we locked in.
Next thing you know, you're at Unwind.
Yeah.
It wasn't intentional, but you did whisper in my ear when you hugged me, I want to go to Unwind. It might have been that. Your resume you slipped in my pocket.
Oh, yeah, that too.
No, but see, I left, and I remember getting home, and I'm just like, because obviously we had a couple of boys ready to roll here, Quinn, Sean, and stuff like that. And it was like, I felt like there was like a missing piece. And then you just said, I'm like happy to explore. And it's good for you as well, working out of your realm now because you work at the Bottle-O, you're at the Snap, as well as living in that complex. This is like a little excursion for you coming out on High Street.
It's the only time I get to drive, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got the van. But yeah, the van's pretty much just from point A to point B now. I don't have to go to the shops unless I'm going with Kel and do a big shop. I got Woolies underneath me, two places where I work right underneath me.
Yep.
Go out one door, one job, go out the other door, the next job.
Easy.
Yeah,
I love that. And then, so if we're going to stem it back, we reconnected and, you know, we've had an amazing year at Unwind. Like, it's coming up to our first birthday, which is insane.
Crazy.
Yeah, like the year we've had here, just getting something that's brand new, that's not really known in the area, you know, having a recovery centre aspect to it, and then obviously a holistic approach with all the classes and stuff that you run. It was a bit of a hybrid, so it sort of took us a couple months to get our feet off the ground for people to understand what we're about. But one thing is for sure, the team is just on lock. Like, I feel like every single person that comes through these doors always says is like how amazing the team is, which I feel like, you know, it just comes down to like when you connect with the right people, things just magically appear. I was just like, this is exactly how it's supposed to be. Like when you and me caught up and had the yarn about, you know, the logistics of you working at Unwind and stuff like that, it just felt so right. And you were just like, fuck man, why not? And then obviously you get to catch up with an old friend, reconnect with you, the growth we've had in a year, which is something I definitely want to get into. But yeah, I feel like, where do you want to start when it comes to that? Where were you at that point of your life?
I had just kind of moved. I was settling into mine and Kel's apartment that we bought, and I had just got my feet underneath me, doing my own, running my PT business for the first time on my own out at Snap. And then you came along and I was like, this is a perfect opportunity for me to explore this kind of environment. It's just a different switch up as well, like you said, getting out of the bubble. And it just felt right. Sometimes when you do something and it's just there's a voice in your back of your mind, like questioning yourself, no point at any stage did I get worried or second guess myself about doing this, because I knew this was almost like destiny. As corny as that sounds, it just felt right. Like everything, even you, the mastermind between the reason why this place feels like the way it does is because you handpicked the team, and you knew that these guys are going to get on well together, and we do. Like I didn't know Quinn, didn't know Sean, I didn't know pretty much anyone here apart from you. Even Jess and Geordie, and that first meeting at Percy Plunkett, bang,
full of energy.
And just like it was a business meeting, but it didn't feel like that. It was more like just a conversation with mates.
What we can provide for the community and give service. Yeah,
and that was a big thing. Like, we don't care about how much money we make. It's, especially in the first year or two, it's just we're here to provide for the community and provide a service that has a high standard. And I can say without a doubt that we did that. And yeah, like you said, coming up to the first year, time flies, baby.
Yeah, time flies when you're having fun.
Fucking know.
And even the consistency, that's one thing I've noticed that a lot of people have said, is just the consistency of I'm always showing up and there's always just a friendly face. And then people say like they've only met you once, but they're like that leaves an imprint on them. Like, yeah, I know Tyson, like we're boys. But sometimes with some services you go and it takes about 3 or 4 times to go there to actually connect with the person.
Yeah.
Where for you and myself and people that are like us that obviously work here, within their first session, they leave and they want to sit on the lounge and have a yarn and just feel real good, like they're one of the boys or they a girl that feels so comfortable being here and stuff like that. Yeah. So I love that. That's you nailed that perfectly. But
and it's the environment as well. Like, it's very welcoming, warm. Like, you can just have a sit down. We're behind the desk and literally have a conversation, and it feels like the next time you have that conversation, you bring up stuff that they had the previous conversation. And before you know it, after a month or two of seeing these people regularly, you're like, are we best friends or something? I want to go get a coffee and get some lunch.
Yeah. And then the best thing about the new additions, we've got Ty, we've got Bailey, we've obviously got Cassie as well, which we both knew prior.
Yep.
Which is really cool as well.
Oh yeah, all of them, such a great addition to the place.
Where you in particular? So how long were you running your business prior to our conversation at Parvies?
Probably about, when did I start there? I started there in like June, July, August, September. 4 months.
Okay, cool. Oh,
Yeah.
fuck, all right.
Because I was with Ghazi at the
Ghazi,
Buddha
yep.
base for 3 to 4 years.
Yep.
And then opportunity arose where we moved into the apartments at Glenmore Village, and the gym was literally right underneath us, and it was too good to pass up. So it also gave me my ability to spread my wings and do my own thing.
Yep.
Through my own business, Iron Tice Training.
Yep.
And yeah, it was honestly like, it kind of felt like it gelled so well because I was kind of doing that with Aiden, and it wasn't such a I wasn't like chucked in the deep end of doing my own thing.
Yep.
Doing my own PT and business one-on-one. So it moved really, really well.
And being able to do that and learn and obviously build confidence too in that environment gives you that confidence to then take the next step. Like I don't know how many trainers I've had that eventually have started their own business after G3, or they've built, even some of them have built their own gyms after working at G3, which is I always say to them, if you can learn as much as you can here and take it with you, then so be it. All the G3s that got built, they worked at G3 Penrith, learned the system, understood how it works, build the confidence, so then you can go out and talk to anyone that walks through those doors. Where just doing that from the get-go is very daunting, you know. So being able to do that from that environment, then that was just a stepping stone into putting you into your own space.
Yeah, and that's one thing Aiden pushed a lot, was find your voice, find your style of training. He has his own personality and the way he trains and stuff like that. He's taught me so much, and I'm very grateful for Aiden for everything that he's taught me. He gave me the opportunity to work there straight out of TAFE.
Yep.
He was there on my first day, the opening day, giving a presentation.
Yeah.
And he saw me in the back and he gave me a shout out.
Did he?
Yeah.
Were you already working there?
No, I was the first day at TAFE, the orientation day for Cert 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just left work and I didn't know what I wanted to do actually. And then took me a while, took me a good couple of months to figure out what I wanted to do with my different career path, and settled on personal training in general. And he came. I was surprised to see him there, and ever since then he knew I was about to finish. He messaged me. He's like, "I'm about to open the Booty Base."
Fuck yeah!
And that aligned as well, really well.
From when you finished to when you started?
When I started, and I was there ever since.
I didn't know that he did a talk and you met there, like reconnected. That's hectic.
Yeah.
Story. See, destiny, man.
100%. It feels like everything from that point, from me leaving the job that I was at to even to the present day, everything is aligned. Like
beyond words.
Yeah, it's like you couldn't fucking put it together any more than it is now. Like if it does, I think one thing that people want straight away coming out of that is, I want to make $100,000. I want 50 clients and shit like that. And I think they're more focused on the number rather than they're focused on the finish line rather than the journey to get there.
Yep. I love that. And letting go but it took you to let go of your recent job, your job prior to that, for then to be able to fill in that gap. I'm a big believer on that. You need to let go to let in.
Yeah.
You know, and I've learned that over time. It's like, is this serving you? No, well then let it go and then let something else come in. And the second I let that go, not the second, but when I let that go, the pressure comes off of like, this wasn't aligning with me. It wasn't aligned with my purpose, my passion, whatever. And then the universe, God, call it what you will just bring in something magical where it's like, this was supposed to be it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But a lot of people don't get over that first lesson of letting go to let in, you know?
It's very daunting to let go.
Yeah.
Comfortability, letting people down, or even thinking you're letting yourself down by quitting or moving on. It was very hard. It took me longer than it should have to leave where I was, and looking back at it, and in perspective, most people would say this to themselves: why didn't I do this earlier?
Yeah.
And that comes down to anything really, your fitness journey, life in general.
Yep.
Why didn't I do this earlier? So pull the trigger, go for it.
Yeah, and I think that aligns with like divine timing too. like it all aligns the way it's supposed to. Like I've had ideas about things and then I've gone to make it work, even unwind, like tried to really rush it and get it sorted and blah, 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 find the person, find the spot, blah, 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 and then just roadblock. The second I let go of it and just let it play out, and then, you know, me and Geordie connected at the perfect time. He was looking at doing something like this, so was I. We connected, and then it just blossomed. It was just like, oh, this is what happens when you let go. You know? I feel like sometimes, I was thinking about this today, sometimes you'll get given a journey, like you can sort of see where you want to move to, but without trying to chase it and get there, just go along it, like just keep moving, like Pac-Man. Like I always come back to Pac-Man. Like you hit a roadblock, just pivot, go start eating elsewhere. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
And then that's the thing with us. Like we sat there and it was so peaceful. It was so like, yep, this is awesome. The team magically came together and unwind. And then what do you feel like, if we're going to go from like what you've experienced over the last year to now, what have the lessons been? What did you grow and learn about yourself in the last year to obviously make you who you are today and stuff like that?
The people that I've met here through either working the front desk, working the classes and stuff, building those relationships, it's made, at the start of this, when I came here, it was new to me to run these type of classes. So I had a lot more mental roadblocks of trying to pick the perfect workout and stuff like that, compared to now where I can just rock up. I have an idea in my head and I've got a relationship with the girls who do the class where I can test things out and be able to have the freedom to explore movements in here, which has translated over to PT business. So they kind of work hand in hand together.
Yeah.
For me personally, just being able to have the environment, this place here, as a backyard to recover, be able to use the ice baths and the sauna. One thing this year, one of the goals is to implement that way more than I did last year.
Yeah.
It's kind of like taking it for granted. It's kind of like living in Penrith is taken for granted. We've got the beautiful mountains and all these places you can explore, waterfalls, lookouts. But I hardly go there.
Yeah.
But then when you do go there, you're like, fuck, why don't I do this more?
10 minutes away.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And I realised that at the back end of last year, working here, was like, why don't I do the sauna and ice baths more? Like, it's available at practically any time. Why can't I just do that more? What else has happened?
Got engaged, obviously. That was last year, year before.
Oh, yeah. Forgot about that.
Yeah. Shit. Cut that. Waterfalls.
Yeah,
waterfalls.
it was my fiance now, Kellyanne, Kel Dog Wana. We went to Bali for her 30th and we got engaged there. Big life moment. Long time coming. Very, very happy. And still to this day.
Yep.
Yeah, just a lot fucking happens.
It did. You probably still haven't even reflected on the year in itself. I feel like it's been really nice for me to watch you grow as a person, and as you and Quinn in particular. And it's because we're at that, that Trinity bond, but like just growing up in the sense of like, not that anyone was immature, but just seeing you guys move through things and then develop into who you're supposed to be. You know what I mean? Like I get a massive thrill out of that, especially Quinn. Like he came on board at 17 and then now he's 19 and I'm like, fuck, from when you first started to now, like you've just developed into like a man, you know what I mean? And I think that's really cool because I think we all learn of each other. We've all moved through stuff. And I think us as mates and also Quinn and everyone else that works here, being able to, like, how many conversations have we had about, like, you'll say, and the best thing about one of your traits is when you ask me how I am, you wait for the answer. And I know I can just be open and transparent. And I'm like, man, this is what I'm moving through. And like I remember how many Fridays I was moving through a process and we'll just unpack it at the desk and just put it on the table and have a look at it. And you know what I mean? and I just get that perspective from you and like, yeah, but why don't you look at it like this? Or maybe, you know, maybe it's just a process, or maybe this or that. And I feel like that in itself, having friends like that in life is such a powerful trait.
100%. To be able to talk to, you should be able to talk to your mate and express how you're feeling, what you're moving through, and for them to not judge, give their perspective, and maybe let you in on what they've experienced if they have experienced something similar.
Yep.
Because then you can learn from what they've gone through, what they've been through. That's one thing which was really, really nice for us, was when we were here and we'd just have our Friday morning yarns.
Yep.
And just it almost felt like weight's been lifted to be able to express how you feel and stuff like that. And it's, you're talking to one of the boys, almost just to catch up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not like, oh, did you want to talk about, like, how you feeling?
Yeah,
you feeling good?
Yeah.
Should we talk about it? Are you fucking sad today?
Yeah, I love that. Because even me, like, I remember chatting to a mate, and he runs a business as well, and he's like a boss, and I hate saying it, but that's what he is. And he's like, this is how, you know, you got to, like, get in there and you got to, you know, show him who's boss, blah, blah. And I'm like, that's not me. Like, for me, it's like, I know I can come to anyone and have a conversation about, hey, man, we just got to, you know, sort this out or whatever. And everyone takes it on, like, yeah, you're right, we'll tidy that up or whatever. Like, everyone takes it on board. But I'm like, for me, it's, I feel better within myself being me, being friends with everyone, because everyone is friends, and having that relationship, and then knowing, as long as I approach it in the right way of like, hey, whatever, if we're going to have a conversation about something, it's going to be reciprocated in the exact way I express it. It's not going to be from a different, you don't see one side and then the next day you see a completely different side. And that's where, like, but with that being said, he runs a construction business. So I don't know if he works with lads that he needs to have those type of conversations, like pull your heads in.
Pull your head in, mate.
Are they 18-year-old apprentices that just go out and party? You know what I mean? But even the maturity in this place, all this place needed was hours and just consistent love and attention, like a baby. You know, now this place has grown.
Yep.
We've got every football team came in last year. The amount, you know, now we launched the memberships. We've re-picked it back up. This year's going to be a massive year. We've still got people that don't know about the place. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
just awearness. The things that we've tried, new things that we've implemented, even the class structure, class timing. We've got, just more awareness, more people coming in. This place is, this year.
Big year. Year of the horse.
It is Year of the Horse, yeah.
Yeah, did you know much about that stuff? Last year was the Year of the Snake.
Yeah, last year was the snake. Was it like shedding
old beliefs, old
and
habits,
stuff?
attachments and stuff.
What was the horse one? Kel told me about it, I forgot.
Abundance, movement, get up and go, like a horse gets up and just moves.
Yeah.
What are you feeling for this year? What's coming up for you?
A lot of things to do with DJing.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's been on my mind.
Yeah.
The back end and the start of this year. Last year was a pretty quiet year for me DJing in the club scene, the bass scene around Sydney, and I thought, why not just, if the opportunities are not going to arise outside, why don't I just create them for myself, to be able to give myself the opportunity to do that. And I have been planning and thinking about doing on-location DJ sets and recording them.
Yep.
So I've got new decks, new speakers that I can be able to pretty much go anywhere.
You didn't we in a van the other day doing it on a bus?
There was a party bus.
We DJing on a bus.
Party bus, yeah. And the freedom of having the new decks I have is they're Bluetooth connected, so I literally don't have to need cables or anything. I'm just carrying around a little DJ set.
Yep.
And they have the same functionality that a normal big-ass DJ set would have. So, yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. And just putting myself more out there with the DJing stuff, content-wise. Yep. Just creating, again, more awareness around me. Don't want people thinking, like, are you still DJing? Like, I want people to know, like, yeah, he's fucking still going hard.
Yeah. And I think that excitement of having something else is powerful as well. Like, I think people like you and me enjoy having a couple little things going and put on different hats when you need to put on the different hats. You know, you DJ, then you unwind, and then you do the snap stuff, like all that stuff. It all comes from you. You know, that's one thing I've noticed is I don't change in those environments in the sense of like who I am as a person. And I think you're the same. Like, even if I feel like you've got the sense of awareness of like, if there was 50 lads in the room or your mates were here or it was just me, you would still be you the whole way through.
Yeah, I think it would be exhausting putting on different hats for different people, different faces for different people. Even the thought of that is fucking exhausting.
But a lot of people do.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like I remember listening to a podcast recently. It was like, just show it with one face. And I was like, I love that. And I know there's going to be filters to it. Like, I know there's some people that, you know, that I hang out with, not often, like basically all the boys I grew up at school with.
Yeah.
But because we don't see each other often, a part of me is still attached to this identity of them thinking, remembering me as I was.
Yeah, as a rowdy teenager or early 20s partier.
Yeah, and like talk a bit of shit, have a laugh and try and make them laugh. And I've noticed that I catch myself in those times of like, just be you, bro.
Yeah.
Like, obviously it's a time and a place. You're going to catch up with old mates. You're going to have a laugh about back in the day.
Yeah.
But just be mindful of like, you can still be you as well.
Yeah.
You know?
I think with people, new people that you meet, obviously you're not going to be how you are with your best mates.
Yeah.
Not that it's going to be coming from a judgmental place or anything like that. You just want to see, you just want to test the waters a little bit, see if they're on your, not level, but to see if,
Same energy.
Same energy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are they, do they have the, can they match your personality? Can they match your energy? Some people are just, once they enter the room, it's loud and you know they're here. Whereas others, they might just creep around the corner and, hey, how you going?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you try to, if those two people were to meet, one's going to shut down, one's going to...
Yeah, pipe up.
Yep, exactly right. Well, I try to, if someone's like that, I'll bring myself down to them, but I'm not going to change who I am because of it.
You just know they're more calmer and a bit more timid or whatever.
Exactly. If someone's coming in up the stairs going, what's up, bro?
Yeah.
Like, hey, where you going? Or if someone's walking in, it's like, hey, I was just wanted to know about the prices. I'm like, yeah, sure, come on in.
Yeah. And I think that's the best thing, having that trait of, and that comes down to the, I feel like for me anyway, the personal training for years really made me understand people. If you can understand people, you can understand business.
Yeah.
Which I feel like is such a massive thing where you can read the room and understand how they operate.
Yeah.
You can, I'm not going to say manipulate that, but you can use that to your advantage of understanding how they operate to make sure they feel comfortable, they get the best experience based off who they are as people.
Definitely. I have to melt myself to that person who I'm training at that time. Whereas if you were to, and I get along with all my clients and everyone at the gym, but if you were to put all my clients together in a room and get them to meet each other, there'd be so many different types of personalities that I don't think most of them would ever get along with each other. Different cultures, different ages, different interests and stuff like that. But I've positioned myself where I've gotten to know these people really, really well. And it's just made it so much easier for me to train and also educate them on training and nutrition and just give them little tidbits of information about how can you make your day a little bit better, stress-free. What can you do if they have issues at home and stuff like that? Not that I'm a fucking expert or anything like that,
No,
but
100%.
just giving them another perspective.
Even though they're from all different walks of life, even similar to G3, they've all got the same commonality of, and I don't know if that's a word, it sounds like that's the word.
It sounds like
the
it.
Commonality of all wanting to better themselves.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they all want to better themselves. So
otherwise, why would they be there?
So for me, I'm like, okay, if you walk into the doors of Unwind or G3, you've got some sort of sense of wanting to better yourself. I'm addicted to bettering myself. So I'm going to give and deliver the best service possible to ensure that I can pass on energy, motivation, knowledge, experience, whatever, to ensure that you get what you're looking for. Because you're clearly here for something. You know what I mean? And I'm happy to provide that and be the person to chug you along, you know. But that, with that being said, it does become fucking exhausting. So you need to make sure you prioritize time by yourself.
Yeah.
And stuff like that.
And I think you've done a great job last year trying to figure out like the balance between work and rest.
Yeah.
Giving yourself time to be able to be here, but also separate yourself from here as well. Because you've got this G3, your family, and even just your personal interests when it comes to training and life outside of all of that. It's trial and error, baby.
Oh, fuck, I was cooked until the jungle. I remember crying on the jungle flight, like fucking bawling my eyes out, sweating, vomiting on the plane. I messaged Janae, I said, I'm going to get to LA, come home. She's like, you've been on the flight 3 hours. But I was so tense.
Yeah.
But what fucked me was a year ago, we were building Unwind still, and I still stayed at G3 the whole way through.
Yeah, crazy.
So I would be over at G3, finish at 9, come over here, meet Geordie. Geordie would be on the buzzer being like, get straight over here, and then we'll get to work with the builders and moving rubbish to the end and helping them to speed it up. Then we'd have a meeting, and then I'd, go, he would go, I would stay here. And like, fuck, it was such a, if anything, I look back on it and go, it's crazy to see how far you can actually push yourself.
Yeah.
Like mentally, physically, emotionally.
Crazy.
And then I remember he had some, like, even to the point where like we were both completely fucking exhausted at one point, and he moved through a massive process. He was here all day trying to get something done, and the people that were building it was fucking it around. And I remember dropping donuts to him just to like show some sort of like love, to be like, bro, I got you back. I know you're fucking exhausted. I know you just hit a massive roadblock and you basically like, fuck, but I just bought him some donuts. I put it on the back of his car and I sent him a message. I said, the present's outside. And all it was for me to show him that I had his back, when he was moving through this process of the fuck around of the place getting built. And like, I could feel how exhausted he was, and I'd never seen him hit that point. And we were only newly friends and in the business building it. And to me, I was like, fuck, this guy's pushed it. I'm going to match this energy, because there was only so much energy I could put into getting it built, where he was the one running that. So it was very interesting to understand that we've both got powerful energies, but who's going to take the wheel? Yeah. And it was like, bro, you take the wheel with the build. I'll let go because you're doing your thing. And having two people in the bucket is too much sometimes. And as long as I need to know what I need to know, do what you got to do. Yeah. And then it's flipped, obviously, once we open. But then obviously we opened and then hit the ground running. I had G3 birthday. Week later we opened this. And then we just chugged along. Challenge, running classes up early, fucking doing the opens, closing at night, trialing the men's nights and the women's nights. And I remember fucking some nights, me and Sean would leave here at 8:45 at night, and I'd be back on the street at 3:45. So 7 hours later, I'm back on the street. Mind you, got to go home, have dinner, try and go to sleep, wake up, be back on the street.
I'm exhausted listening to it.
Fuck, man. And it wasn't until I got back from the jungle where I was like, but with that being said, they always say the first 6 to 12 months of business, which I'm grateful it was only the first 8 months, from January to August, until I went away and then come back and I feel like I finally released, was fucking like a dream. Like, I don't know how the fuck I got through it. Yeah. Like, I'd be finishing weekends.
Fever dream.
Yeah, which is cool because I can look back and go, fuck, you really put in blood, sweat and tears into opening the place, and now you can enjoy the process and because before, I remember the opening day, I was at the river at 3 a.m. putting posters up, to the point where the kebab shop was still open across the road.
Oh, you're up late or up early when the kebab shop's still fucking open.
Because I was running off adrenaline. Like, it wasn't until I released it in the jungle, which was the best thing I did. But now I'm like learning to, like you said, rest, prioritize, detach, reattach, knowing that the team has your back at the best interest as possible. And when I'm not, and to be honest with you, it's been a really good self-development journey for me between the first year of G3 and the first year here, of letting go more quicker, letting things be what they are, what I mean? And that's where I feel like for me anyway, with the journey I've had, is the development of understanding that as long as you deliver a good service and you keep knocking at the door, luck find you, luck isn't just this random thing that happens. It's like, as long as you keep knocking at the door, someone's going to sooner or later answer.
Yeah, just keep showing up.
And that's where I feel like my trait from growing up, didn't have much money, in housing commission. I've learned the hard way, which is completely fine. I would rather it be this way than any other way, because I've developed those skill sets. But I only know that. I only know I can show up every morning, open up the fucking doors, put the signs on, turn the sauna on, leave late if I got to leave late, and deliver. That's what I know, and that's what I'm good at. But those things create this hardness of like, I can always go into that place if I want to. I don't want to live there.
No.
But fuck, I'm happy to go back there if I have to, as long as I know how long for.
It's good to know that you can do that as well for that long.
Yep.
Even Geordie, when this place was being built, he fucking 12, 14, 16-hour days. Insane, day after day. But for you to realise that too many chefs here would cause a fire.
Yeah.
One chef, all the cooks, and coming across all these other people that you got to rely on with the builders and stuff, and fixing those mistakes and all that stuff is very, very stressful for you to realize and feel the energy of someone who you're just getting to know and going into into business with. Just is a testament to you as a person. You know, you can, even when you bought food to me at the bottle shop, big surprise, but very grateful because I was hungry.
Yeah. But
I was hungry and you fed me.
Yeah, 100%. No, but that's the thing. I think just being like showing up, and that's the thing. You can actually, in business, it all relates to your personality too. Be a good cunt. And I don't use that word often, but I use it in this one term, be a good cunt. When it comes to business, be a good cunt.
Yeah.
Because one thing I've known, and I've known for years, and I just keep learning it, and it just keeps coming back more and more, that's the number one rule. Second rule is making sure your service delivers. So then when people come to your service, because you're a good
C word, yep.
C word, they will stay. And how many times has that happened with anything that I've ever done? Like when it comes to Unwind, when it comes to this massive giveaway we're doing. Bro, I haven't even told you. Did you receive the giveaway I posted?
No.
We're going to do a giveaway.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, 85 businesses
Fuck.
have reached out so far.
How good's that?
Have been like, we want to be on board. It'll be a $20,000 giveaway, to the point where the business owner has said, can we sign up to win this as well? Like people that are putting in for the business, their employees have said, can we maybe win? Because you win all these prizes from all these businesses. Yeah. So like that in itself, I've reached out, hey, we're doing this giveaway, bang, 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 to the point where business owners are telling other business owners to message me. I've got this massive list of businesses that I've got to get back to like put together this massive giveaway, because people just want to be a part of it. But a part of me feels like it's because they know the type of person I am. It's like when you know the person, you know what they're about, you know when they're going to deliver something, it's going to have a bit of spice to it.
Yeah.
And
it's
that's
coming from a very good place.
Yeah, I'm not coming from a place of ego by saying that at all. But when I was opening this place, like even Danny Schneider, like he goes to me, bro, I came down to support you because you're a good C-U-N-T. Kent. Because you're a good Kent, I came down to support you. But bro, this exceeded that. You'll see me twice a week. And since we've opened our doors, he's here twice a week.
Yeah, Danny Schneider's fucking here.
Yeah.
Nearly every day.
100%.
Every other day.
Yeah. And then and that's cool, because then that makes me feel happy going, that's mad that being a good person is always a starting point. Whenever I do anything, it always comes from that place, and people are like, yeah, what is it about? Tell me, because I'm intrigued to know because of your track record as well. You burn bridges and you be that type of person and snake people and be sneaky, that word goes around tenfold, and then people know about it and people are like, yeah, I don't want to be a part of that.
No, who would want to be a part of that? No one does. So why would you do that in the first place? Just goes to show what kind of, if they're doing that in business, that's how they operate
as
outside
humans.
Of business. Yeah, as people.
100%. How's this year? What were you going to say? Very open to everything and just move with it and just see what comes up?
I have plans. I have ideas, and it's all about just this year execution.
Okay.
Fucking do it.
Yep.
Have you seen Shia LaBeouf? He's like, just do it.
Yep.
I want to do that.
Okay.
Just fucking do it.
Yep.
If it doesn't work out, at least you tried. This year, just do it. Just go somewhere, just do it. If it sucks, if it's hard, if it's boring, just do it.
Do you feel like you used to procrastinate?
Yes, big time.
Okay.
Yeah, I would wait for an opportunity, or wait for a certain thing. I would wait for one thing to happen so the next thing to go.
Yeah, gotcha.
Where I don't need any of that.
Yeah.
I'll just do it now.
Yeah, okay.
Everyone has, not everyone, but you have the ability to be able to put yourself out there with the power of social media, to have eyes on you. Even if you think no one's watching, there's always going to be some pair of eyes there. For me this year, it's not about trying to make it or try to fucking, I don't know, try to be something. Just do it for myself. Do it for myself.
Love that.
And I should have done this from the start. I think it's just taken for granted what I had, the opportunities that I had at the start, and then getting comfortable again. There's the word, and then just kind of letting it fade a little bit. But now the fire's been ignited again.
Love that.
So not only music-wise, but I want to do something from a self-defense point of view as well. Like, want to get back into boxing and start wrestling and jiu-jitsu and stuff.
I'll do that with you because that's one of my things that I want to do this year.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Just peace of mind as well. I don't want to be a fighter or anything.
Oh, yeah, we're in different things.
You're trying to make the UFC.
Yeah, no, because I'm basically the champ at home with the girls.
Oh yeah, undefeated.
Yeah, I'm actually
60
over,
and 0.
I'm over being undefeated.
Yeah, it's
especially
too
when they
easy.
come at I'm basically to the point where it's like both of them against me and I still win.
No, even with Janae in there, you'd still pump them.
Yeah, so I'm just over being the winner.
Dominant.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna probably have to excel, go out and let her cousins come over and nah.
5-on-1.
No, but yeah, basically, bro, because I didn't learn how to fight growing up. That's what my old man. We just didn't. He was out doing his thing, and I never learned how to fight. So I've always had that fear. Thank God I had a cousin that was a couple of years older that I used to go to parties with him and whatever, and have that group of older people that I knew that could protect me. But bro, the second a fight would erupt or whatever, I'd fucking shit myself because I just didn't know how to defend myself. I never knew how to fight, never been in a fight, and I was just that fear of holy shit, shit's about to go down. But if you know you've got the confidence to go, hang on, I've got a skill set, then so be it.
Yeah, and I think it translates over to just normal day life as well, just confidence knowing that if anything was to pop off, I know I can protect myself, not only yourself, but your family as well.
Yep.
It's one of the things that I hear fighters talk about as well as I'm fighting for my family.
Yep.
Because if anything happens and you're defenseless and you can't even defend your family, how shit do you feel as a provider and someone who's the man of the house?
Yep.
But yeah, just fitness, but also I want to fucking stimulate the brain a little bit.
Yeah. When you said something stuck with me, what has reignited the fire? Do you think a bit of rest and a bit of time off and a bit of self-reflection, or?
Just time away.
Okay.
I fucking had enough not DJing.
Yeah.
I used to do it nearly every month and in a club scene. And now it would come to when I do weddings, 30ths, not 30ths, but birthdays, and more party.
Yeah.
House party, halls and stuff like that.
Yep.
With that comes not being able to DJ the music I really want to DJ, which is bass music, dubstep and drum and bass in particular. Now that I have this outlet for me to do it, video and audio wise, just to be able to put good content out there.
Yep.
Gets me excited, bro.
Yep.
I'm fucking keen.
I love that.
Keen as.
We should organise a Friday Night Lights thing here then.
Yeah, talking to Jess and Geordie about doing something here with something to do frequencies.
Yep.
Some sort of party aspect to the recovery.
Yep.
So instead of going out and drinking, fucking feeling like shit, come here, enjoy a recovery, but also get a boogie on.
Yeah, I love that.
Not even boogie, just listen to some
Connecting.
good music and have good conversations with people.
Yeah, gone. Because I think that's most definitely something. Once we get this giveaway off, I reckon about within the first quarter of the year.
What ignited the giveaway? Such a big idea.
Giving back to the community first, and also connecting businesses. I feel like there's a lot of ego in particular areas of business and once again, it's because you think you are something that you have to show up as someone. But we get it a lot here where business owners will walk in and I'm like, hey man, how you doing? And it's just I don't care. I just care about you as a person. I don't care about what business you have, and you don't have to care about what business I have. Yep. You know what I mean? To the point where some people that come here don't know that I'm half owner. Yeah. Which is cool. Yeah. I don't need you to know that. As long as I'm delivering your service, I'm here sweeping fucking water and doing everything, cleaning the fucking drains and it's all good. The scaries, I'm good, but I feel like there should be more of a connection when it comes to business things in the Penrith area. Everyone's got their little cliques. It's sort of like we're at school, where for me, I'm grateful with this space because I've connected with all the gym owners, where usually it was like this, you know me, I know you. If I see you, we just won't say anything, but we really what are we doing anyway? And then I've opened up and expressed being vulnerable about some ups and downs at G3 with other gym owners, and they're like, fuck yeah, same. I'm like, we wouldn't have been talking about this if we didn't go to this place. There's fucking 50 gyms in Penrith. We're all just doing what we can to get by, So it was really cool. That was really good. But then in businesses in general, I just thought it'd be a really good way to, expose different businesses in the area that maybe not necessarily know about who they are, similar to G3, and I think it was really nice to see the amount of feedback, like the amount of message requests I've had. I've just slowly chipped away. I've got to do it after this and get back to some businesses again. We've got a lot of tradies jumping on board that are just going to buy like Westfield gift vouchers but get their logo put on it. Inspiration came from Greg. You know how he put all the logos on the back of the shirt?
Yep.
Similar to that, but we're going to do it a carousel on Instagram. So it'll be like 9 logos on each poster, which gives us a chance to be like, someone, Johnny owns his name's Jono, which is actually funny. He owns a tattoo business in Kurrajong. He goes, he comes here every week. He goes, I'm in. He goes, I'll give you $500 voucher.
Oh, I love that.
And he goes, because I want people to know that we're in Kurrajong, we're only 20 minutes away. Like, and he's a good guy, but it's like, and then the beauty places have come up and hairdressers and cosmetics and fitness, and there's about 5 fitness things on there, but it doesn't bother me. Like G3's on there, but there's other businesses that have reached out, but it's good because it's nice for people to, how good it is to give, it feels really good.
Yep.
And a lot of tradies don't know how to give. Like they want that feeling, but they're just building houses or dropping off fucking their truck drivers or whatever. But they've got a business, but they're like, fuck, I want to give. So they're going to buy gift vouchers and then get their logo put on it, which is cool. I'm so blessed because I'm in that space of community work, and
Yeah.
like my mate, Fez, Fez?
Yep.
Yeah, he's starting his own PT business.
Oh, nice.
And he goes, I just like want to move from construction, where it's like construction pays the bills but doesn't fulfill the soul, So now he's looking at that, where a lot of people, I think, in the next 2 to 5 years are moving through this process of how can I create something that makes me feel really good and, obviously pay the bills or pay itself off or whatever and give me some sort of fulfillment as well as pay the bills, because you can't just drop and jump,
And that's the ultimate dream right there. If I can find something that you're passionate and care about that can also doesn't feel like a job
100%.
that you can live off.
But we're so blessed because we've got that.
Yeah.
Where a lot of people don't have that.
No, it feels. Yeah. Fuck.
Yeah.
That was me, but yeah, that was just thinking about it. That was me before I started this.
You're in a factory?
Yeah, I was forklift driver, operator, warehouser,
Yeah.
warehousing, and just slowly, just a slow poison of fucking not liking it.
And don't get me wrong, it pays the bills, but for 8 hours you got to numb yourself because you're just in do mode, And all businesses have that. Like you've got shit you got to do. You got to do admin. You got to do fucking payroll. You got to do vacuum the fucking gym floor, whatever. You got to do all the shit. But there needs to be some sort of fulfillment aspect. I feel if you are the type of person that wants that, some people don't care.
Some people love just rocking up, getting in, getting out,
and that's cool, mad. But if you're that type of person that doesn't, and you're listening, I really advise that you start to ask yourself the questions of what fills up your soul, and what can you do to fulfill that?
What brings you joy? Find it. If you can't find it, explore.
Yeah.
Try something new that you probably wouldn't even think would bring you enjoyment. Not saying like quit your job and try and become a professional UFC, MMA fighter.
About to do that. But even me, like even with Greg with the schools, like I didn't even know I was going to do schoolwork, like work at schools, but it fulfills the soul. And Greg was like, "Oh, why don't you, like I'm going to do this entrepreneur thing? Do you want to jump on board? We'll go, like we'll be partners and we'll start to work in schools and do some talks and talk about your story and stuff." And I was like, and I asked myself, "Does that fulfill your soul?" I was like, "Yes." It's like because it'll help kids that was similar to me growing up in housing commission and whatever, thinking that dreams were too big to actually then execute. If I had someone like me talking to me back then, who do I know would have that been the spark to then eventually take action?
You might have already done that.
Yeah.
With the school that you've already talked to at. At that age, you think adults are like, have always been adults.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They just seem like they've always been that person.
Yep.
You don't realize that
they got a story.
They got a story. They were you 10 years ago, 15 years ago. And to be able to hear a story from someone like yourself, just a normal bloke, and now very successful, can be very eye-opening for them.
When Greg and me told our stories, it was dead silent. And it wasn't until all the other stuff we're talking about, they obviously were yapping and having a laugh.
Jumping in, yeah.
But it wasn't until we spoke our stories, it was like silent because they felt it. You know what I mean? So
like even Greg's background.
Crazy story.
Yeah. But now look at him, bro. Like if that thing didn't happen.
creative
Who
spring
knows?
wouldn't be a thing.
Yep.
So yeah, awesome chat, bro. Anything else you want to go into before we wrap this bad boy up? 50 minutes. That was heaps good.
Yeah, flew by. Thanks for having me on.
It was nice. Good chat.
Second podcast ever.
Yeah, you did good.
Thanks, bro.
Yeah. It's easy when you're just talking to a mate. When you realise you hear your own voice and then you get rid of the headphones and the microphone, you're just having a yarn.
Yeah, 100%. It is a bit a bit weird hearing yourself. You're like, is this what I sound like? But it's always been like that. You've ever tried singing on the phone and you listen back.
Yeah.
One of those ones. Like,
Yeah.
I think I'm a good singer.
Yeah, no.
And you listen back and you're like, fuck, I need to stop.
I need to sort this out.
I need to stop.
There's a really funny Instagram video of like trying to find my hidden talent before I go to work, and there's like a guy dressed up in a suit, and then he starts and he's like, the door's like 5 meters behind him, but he's in the hallway to like turn and walk out the door, and he sets his phone up and like a beat comes on of some sort of song, and then he drops like the first verse, and halfway through he's like, and then he just turns around and walks out with his suitcase. And I was like, fuck, that is so true. Trying to find some hidden talent before he's going to go to his office job.
Because if he finds it, he's probably not going to go in.
100%. He's going to go straight on Australian Idol.
Fucking oath.
All right, guys. Thanks for listening. If you enjoyed it, reshare, tell your friends. And yeah, really good. Excited for a big year coming up with you, bro. I feel like we'll touch base probably middle of the year and see where we're at.
Yeah, 100%. We'll
run
touch
it back.
base. Probably be my third podcast then.
Who knows? You might start a podcast next
Oh,
week.
here we go.
All right, guys. Until next time.
See you guys.